everybody? It is Big L here, and today we have our Week 8 YCL VGC battle against Coach Bloud and his Immortal Drampas. His team is a Grimmsnarl, Gastrodon, Latios, Regigigas, Weezing, Scrafty, Dugtrio, Tangela, Emolga, Rapidash, and his restricted is Necrozma Duskmane. He is currently sitting at 2-5, but he's one spot out of playoffs, so he could still definitely. This game is really important for him. So we're gonna hopefully, spoil it for him. We're hoping to secure. We've already secured playoffs. We're still hoping to secure better seeding. I really would like to get a better seeding than we currently are. Currently, we're in third. We can still get the second, and I don't know if there might be a really far outside chance that we can still get the 1 seed. But that's we're still playing to get a good seed. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing we're going for right now. So we're just going to go over the team really quick because me and Bloud are going to be playing here shortly. I wanted to get this recording done, and then take a little break. It's been a busy day today. Been a busy weekend. Had a lot to do around the house. Then yesterday is when we were supposed to play. My genning bot, the site, the Discord server that I use to gen my team, has switched to exclusively do BDSP, which kind of put a damper on what I like to do, on what I've been doing. And then I joined another server, but they apparently have a glitch where even if you get the role to use the bot doesn't acknowledge that you have the role for some time, and it's just a giant clusterfuck. But here we are. We are here. We are bringing Raisins the Calyrex. We have max special attack with a life orb. We have enough speed to outspeed Dugtrio. And I think there's a Scarfer that we're meant to outspeed, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to remember what that is, but there's a reason we're running, because I'm pretty sure Modest. I think we might have enough speed. We might need to be timid because we're trying to outrun a Modest Scarf like Lottie. Maybe that could be what we're trying to outspeed, but I'm not 100% sure. We have Draining Kiss, Giga Drain, Protect, and Astral Barrage. I didn't see the point in bringing Expanding Force this week, just because he has 2 dark types, so he has 2 psychic communities. He has Latios, which is a regular psychic resist, and he has the Necrozma Duskmane, which is a 4-time psychic resist. But I feel like Ghost is really spammable against his team, and especially since I can run Draining Kiss on this Pokemon as well. Because the main thing Grimmsnarl wants to do, it can't really do inside the terrain, but I still think it comes just because it can switch into obviously both of Calyrex's dual stab. Next up, we have Nurse, the Indeedee. Our spread is very specific. I don't recall exactly what it's meant to do, if we're being honest. I did all these calcs at work the other day, and like I said, it's been a really crazy weekend. I probably should run some of these calcs before we play. We are Psychic Surge with Focus Sash, Protect, Follow Me, Helping Hand, and Dazzlingly. I'm hoping, maybe if I have this next to Calyrex, I'm hoping he maybe tries to focus down the Calyrex. And maybe I can get off, get a Protect on Calyrex, and maybe get off a Dazzling Gleam, get some big damage off onto the Grimmsnarl or the Scrafty. Next up is Cubby the Arcanine. We are a very specific spread. I think I can live with this spread. I think I can live like 2 Life Orb Dracos from Latios or something like that. But we have Intimidate, which is good for the Necrozma. We have Protect, Will-O-Wisp, Heat Wave, and Snarl. I originally was going to have Reflect on this set over Snarl because I feel like his team is really physical. But it turns out that Reflect is a transfer-only move on Arcanine, so it's illegal in this format. So, rip the dream. But Snarl's fine. We can get some nice spread damage off, and it can weaken that Gastrodon, because if he's going to bring the Gastrodon, it's going to be special. Most likely because of how physical his entire team is. So, that would really weaken that, and could really help me, eventually. Maybe, potentially. Not eventually. Next up is Diabetes, the Alchemy. I really think this thing could put in some work this week. We have a little bit of speed. We have a little bit of speed on this. The Arcanine. The Arcanine has 20 speed EVs. And that is in case he tries to speed creep me with his Necrozma, I believe. I believe this is the Pokemon we did that on. So yeah. So there we go. Again, with Romavale with a Pixie Plate. Again, Pixie Plate, I just didn't really see what else to put on as far as an item goes. But Beery Berry wouldn't have helped me live a Sunsteel Strike from Necrozma, so I didn't really see the point. So Dazzling Gleam, Giga Drain, Protect, and Decorate. Interesting fact about Decorate, it will work through your own Protect. So if I protect my own Pokemon, I can Decorate next to it and then give it the boost, which is fantastic. If I'm sitting there with my Terrakion or with my Calyrex, I can give it its own boost. Basically give it a +2, which would be fantastic. And I think this thing could really put in some work this week. I think it can be really good. Next up, of course, is Wilford the Escavalier. Escavalier is very, very bulky. Again, this is here to live hits from things like the Latios, from the Grimmsnarl, from the Necrozma. This thing could 1v1 a lot of his team. So we are Shell Armor with a Lumberry. I don't want to get burnt with this thing or paralyzed. Again, I didn't think an Aqua Berry would really help me too much. It didn't really help me live any hits that I didn't already live. And it didn't help me get a 2-ko on something that I didn't 2-ko me already. So, it didn't help me not get a 2-ko on something that didn't 2-ko me already. So, I felt like Lumberry was probably the best option. So I have Knockoff, Protect, Iron Head, and Megahorn. Megahorn, I had to run that over X-Scissor just to guaranteed get the KO on a more bulky Laddie set, which I could see him bringing. I think offensive Laddie looks pretty decent against me, but he could bring a more bulky Laddie. And last but not least, Fuster the Terrakion with a choice Scarf this week. I'm bringing Brick Break because I think there's a very, very good chance he decides he wants to get up screens, and I would really rather not have screens. This spot was between Terrakion and Aerodactyl. I thought Rock Slide spam. Once I got rid of the Terrakion, Rock Slide looked really, really free against his team. So, but I also wanted Brick Break because I wanted to be able to get rid of those screens, and I didn't want to run Defog on Aerodactyl because that would remove my terrain, and I really want my terrain up. So we're running Brick Break, Close Combat, Rock Slide, and Megahorn. I kind of wanted some ground type move. I really wanted to. I really like to have been able to fit high horsepower on this set, but obviously we can't because we're running the Brick Break, which is unfortunate. But I think the Brick Break is really, really important. And like I said, if we can get a +2 on this, it's not going to matter if I have ground coverage for something like the Necrozma potentially, because we will be really, really strong. So that'll do it for the team builder portion. We're gonna go take a little break real quick. I said it's been a long day, long weekend, and we're gonna wait for Bloud to get with us, and we will see you guys in a few minutes. Thanks for waiting around. All right, guys, we are here and we are getting ready to fight. I hope this is Bloud. I'm gonna send him a DM. Let's make sure this is him. So we're here with Bloud. Like I said, he's fighting for playoff spot. All right, participating team, YCL. And we will let the game begin. So I'm pretty nervous about this. I haven't really done a lot of thinking about leads. I'm thinking about leading the Arcanine, just because that Necrozma scares me. So if I can get it down to -1, and then burn it, that'd be fantastic. I guess we'll find out if this is actually him in a second. So this is him. He did bring the Weezing and the Gigas, which is really surprising to me. He didn't bring the Scrafty. I'm really bummed out that he brought the Regigigas, but because I don't really have anything for it, or the Weezing. Didn't really bring it, but the Weezing is less of a problem. The only thing I'm surprised he brought Weezing and Gigas. I thought for sure he'd bring the Scrafty. I thought the Doug Trio could definitely come too. So I'm gonna bring Arcanine, and maybe Indeedee with Calyrex. Well, I'm thinking Calyrex and maybe Terrakion in the back. Because Arcanine's good against most of his team. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna Calyrex and I'm gonna go Terrakion in the back or Escavalier. How much time do I have? 22 seconds. I'm gonna go with Escav, I think. I don't know, both these Mons look really good. Let's go Tarak. Yeah. GLHF to Bloud. I'm gonna send him a little GLHF in DMs. You know, we always out here sending the GLHF. You know. Alright, I'm gonna make my face a little smaller here. He leads Gigas and Weezing. But the good thing is my my Intimidate will prop before his. No, Neutralizing Gas does go first. But that's fine. I can Intimidate here. I mean, I can Will-O-Wisp the Gigas here. And I can just protect potentially. Yeah. Or do I want a Dazzling Gleam? Or do I want to follow me? I'm just gonna protect. Okay. Weezing protected, that's fine. He knocks off into the Indeedee slot, and we can get, if we can hit this Will-O-Wisp, that'd be huge. Nice. We get the Will-O-Wisp off. That's big. And now this Gigas is crippled, which is what we like. Because this thing with next to neutralizing gas is a threat and a half. Alright, so I'm just going to Heat Wave. I don't see any reason to go for anything else. I'm going to switch out into Terrakion. I don't really know if I'll need my Choice Scarf this game, because if he didn't bring the Grimmsnarl, I don't really need it to or the Latios, I don't really need it to outspeed anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch it up to Terrakion. If he does go for the knockoff, he takes off my Scarf, but I get to go to +1. So we'll see what he wants to go for. Facade into the Giga, into the Terrakion. Good lord, that does a lot of damage. And this should do good damage to the Weezing. Weezing is really frail on the physical side. On the special side, I mean. And he goes for Toxic. That's fine. It's kind of annoying, but it's fine. He hasn't revealed... He hasn't revealed an item on Gigas. He could be Chople. But I see no reason to go for anything but another Heat Wave. And then just a Close Combat into the Regigigas. Yeah, I'm going to go for just another Close Combat into the Gigas. Good prep on his part, bringing the Facade, too. Maybe I should have switched out to Terrakion. I didn't think there was any way he was going to bring this combo against me. Honestly, I really didn't. I thought Weezing didn't really want to come against the Psychics. He switched out Gigas, which is what we probably should have figured. He goes into Grim, which is fine. We'll get some big damage off on this thing. He's not going to want to take this. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. And Arcanine, this should pick it off, I would think. Cool. So we KO the Grimmsnarl, which is really, really nice. The Weezing is really weakened. I don't like the toxic racking up on Terrakion, but he doesn't have the he doesn't have the prankster anymore, which is really, really nice. So I can switch out Terrakion if I really want to. Arcanine's doing a great job of just chipping down this Weezing. Send out Necrozma. Okay, I'm gonna switch the Terrakion out. I think I want to go into Indeedee. Because I don't know if I need my terrain up, but I know I want Terrakion for that Necrozma, for the Gigas, and I'm just gonna swap. Oh wait, that was the wrong Pokemon. I'm gonna Heat Wave again. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp the Necrozma, and I'm gonna swap out into Indeedee. Because he knows, but the thing, he knows I have Will-O-Wisp. Yeah. Protect was a pretty easy play on his part there. Oh, he went for double protect, that's fine. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna follow me and Will-O-Wisp again. Like, if he wants to switch around, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna follow me and Will-O-Wisp. If he goes out into Regigigas, then that's fine. Because I can just Heat Wave the following turn. I'm assuming this is weakness policy, so I really want to be careful around it. Oh, he switches out Weezing. Interesting. Who switches out Weezing into Gigas. And I'm Focus Sash, so I live any hit it wants to go for. Yes. That sucks. Because now he can protect. And this poison's starting to really rack up. I think I want to just go for a Heat Wave. Because I think he's just gonna protect the Necrozma this turn. I could go Terrakion here. No, I can't do that. That'd be silly. Do I think he goes for a knockoff? I can go into Calyrex and follow me. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, that's what I'll do. This isn't ideal. Obviously, this is not a super ideal play here. But I should live any hit both of these want to go for. Okay. Missing that Will-O-Wisp really sucks. And that crit sucks too. Because I lived that. Oh, he's slow start though, so... Alright, so I can just go back out into... Arcanine. Oh, I want to go Terrakion. Yeah, I'm gonna go Terrakion. I'm gonna Astral Barrage. Actually, I think I want to Protect, actually. Protect. And I'm going to close combat. Well, I could Rock Slide. I'm going to close combat the Gigas. Yeah. Because I think he protects the Necrozma here. He's not playing it like it's weakness policy. He switched. That's not ideal. But this should still do a lot. That's half. Cool. That's what we figured. Okay. The Weezing has shown Protect. I'm going to switch out into Arcanine. And I'm going to close combat into the Necrozma slot, because I think the Weezing protects here. Ah, he protects the Necrozma. He might double protect. He protected both. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so I'm going to go for a Heat Wave and a close combat into the Necrozma. This Toxic is really annoying. He switched out the Weezing. That's fine. That did a lot. Oh, it was a crit. Okay. This might pop his weakness policy. Oh, or it just gets the KO. Nice. Perfect. Oh, he double crit him. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm really sorry about that. One of them makes up for the Will-O-Wisp earlier, but two of them. That second one, I'm assuming it mattered. Necrozma's bulky. Alright, so I just Heat Wave. And I close combat the Gigas. He hasn't shown Protect this whole time, so it'd be surprising to me if he hasn't. Weezing went for it. I'm assuming that means the Gigas doesn't have it. Because Terrakion goes down to poison here. Cool. Terrakion gets the KO, but it goes down to poison. But that's what we needed from it. We needed it to get that KO. And Terrakion will go down to poison here. So he brought some things we didn't expect, and he used them really well. Bloud is a good player, so it's not surprising that he brought some things we weren't expecting. So So for game 2, we're gonna have to change it up a little bit. I think a Scavalier looks really good. Maybe I bring a Scavalier over. Maybe I bring a Scavalier over Terrakion. So we Heat Wave and Astral Barrage. We also learned that Arcanine is fantastic in this game. Arcanine's really, really good in this matchup. Yeah. Play with the same rules. We know the Necrozma has some bulk. Just because it took 2 crits. It's a neutral hit that close combat is, and Terrakion's really strong. I really like that lead, but I think I might want to lead something else. I think I might want to lead SCAV and Arcanine. Just so that way I'm putting on more pressure. With Indeedee and Calyrex in the back. I think I like that a lot. This SCAV can put on a lot of pressure if he wants to lead that Wheezing Gigas combo again. Yeah, I like that a lot, I think. Like, Terrakion did good work, but I think we can wear down the Gigas. I'm not super concerned with the Gigas. I think we can wear it down. I'd like to know what item it is, too. I'm assuming the Necrozma is weakness policy. That's what I'm assuming. Latios Necrozma. Okay. That's fine. So what I think he's gonna do here, I think he's gonna protect the Necrozma. And he could just go for something like a Mystical Fire into the SCAV, but I think SCAV lives that. So I'm gonna go for a knockoff on the Lottie. And I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp the Necrozma. I think he has to go for Will-O-Wisp here. I think he has to. Well, I could just go for Snarl. I don't want to give him I don't want to give him his free weakness policy. Because if my calcs are right, unless he's a Specs Latios, I live a Mystical Fire. He switched Latios out, that's fine. He goes into Gigas, so I get to take out this thing's item, which is fantastic. And he didn't protect. So I'll take this burn. Absolutely. 100%. Photon Geyser. Into Arcanine. That's not going to do very much. Assault Vest. Okay. Now, the Necrozma is -1 and burned. I'm not super concerned about losing its item. Like, I'm not super concerned with getting its popping its policy. So I think I'm just going to knock that slot off and go for a Heat Wave. I could Will-O-Wisp. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp the Giga slot, too. Yeah. He switches out. Wheezing, okay, that's fine. We can knock it off, which is great, and we get a nice Will-O-Wisp off on the Gigas. High horsepower. It's minus. Oh wow! It's a crit. All right, that's fair. We got crits last game. That's really unfortunate. It's Focus Sash. Okay. That's really unfortunate because now I have virtually nothing for that Gigas now. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I'm going to Iron Head the Gigas, and I'm going to follow me. Should I Helping Hand? I'm going to follow me. Because I know Weezing gets Fire Blast and Flamethrower and stuff. Losing Arcanine really hurts. Knock off, that's fine. We're Sash anyway. And Taunt. Okay. That's annoying. Okay. So we've seen Taunt, Toxic, Protect. I'll just Dazzling Gleam. That's fine. You knocked me off. I'm Lumberry. Sludge Bomb. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I have to go Calyrex. I can go for Giga Drain on the Gigas. I can Dazzling Gleam. Honestly, get a little chip. I can get a little chip on the Weezing. Yeah, I'm gonna Iron Head the Weezing, and I'm going to Dazzle. Oh, I'm not Dazzling Gleam. I thought I had Dazzling Gleam. Let's go ahead and just Draining Kiss. That's fine. He could be Scarflatty. Scarflatty isn't as much of a problem. That's fine. Okay. He could be Scarflatty. Yeah, he goes Latios. Okay, I have Protect. I'm going to Protect this turn. And I'm going to knock... Oh, not Iron. I'm going to knock off the Laddie. And I'm going to Protect. Because if I can get rid of the Latios, I think I can pull this back, honestly. He might pull a really good play here and go for Mystical Fire into the S-Cav. Which would be a fair play. It'd be a good play on his part. I didn't play well around this Weezing Gigas combo. He switched out the Weezing. That's fine. Okay, he does go for the Shadow Ball. And we knock it off. And I'm assuming it's Scarf. Yep. So now we have the fastest thing on the field, and we can spam. We're +1, and we get to spam Astral Barrage. So I'm going to Mega Horn the Necrozma. Well, I'm going to Iron Head the Necrozma. I need damage. No. I'll knock that slot off. And I will Astral Barrage. I think this thing's weakness policy, but I have no choice. I'm +1. I have to go for it. Yeah. Nice. So Calyrex will clean this game up for us. Nice. Grimnay is such a broken ability on this Pokemon. It really is. So GG to Bloud. I'm gonna go ahead and. So that's GG. So we get to go to 6-2. And he brought some mons that surprised me. He really did. I did not see the Weezing Gigas combo coming at all. So GG to Bloud. And like I said, that takes us to 6-2 on the season. We're still in play. We might still be in play for the 1 seed, which is exactly what we wanted. And that'll do it for us today. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. Huge shout out to T4U for helping me build again this week. He's been the homie this season. Really helping me out. And that'll do it for us today. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I have links down below to all the other content creators in the YCL, so make sure you go follow all of them. All of them are great players, great content creators. Go check them out. If you watch me and you don't watch them, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go watch them. So that'll do it for me today, guys. I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Peace out.